40 years. If it was a wedding anniversary, they'd call it a ruby celebration, because rubies are thought to signify an eternal inner flame.
I think people would be shocked if they saw the amount of work that goes through this office with what these guys do.
M&M Welding, what do y'all do? And I'd say, anything you need done. What do you need done?
Or worse yet, they go, I thought all you did was welding.
Right.
He says, we do everything and welding.
The first thing we want to do is make the customer happy.
One man's vision and a leadership style that inspired deep, lifelong loyalty.
17 years old, I'd say. Full-time 18, right out of high school. I was going to go into the Marine Corps. Mug says, Strag, he says, give me 3 months. And I gave him 3 months, and I'm here 38 years later.
He was fearless. He wasn't afraid to take a chance because he knew the team that he would build and put around him. Those guys had his back 24/7.
He laughed or made you laugh every time you met him.
He only knew one speed. Yeah. Wide open and straight ahead.
I'd work with Sonny a lot. Sonny be bidding a job. He'd been spent about a week on going through all the drawings and working everything up. Muggs come in, have a coffee and a half smoke. Muggs come in, he said, what are you doing, Sonny? I both got this job done. Muggs picks the drawings up. He says, well, that'll be $1.2 million. It's about $500 off what Sonny's done work a week on to figure out.
Said I want to concentrate on you, girl. On the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high. Lovers come, and then a lover go. That's what folks would say. Can you whoa, whoa, whoa? Can you whoa, whoa, whoa?
Live from LA is Buck Nutty.
Stuck my finger in the ground and turn the whole world around. Whole world around.
It's a comedy fest, and we're giving you the best of.
Your mama's so old.
Comedy is no holds barred.
She have powdered milk in her breast.
Bill collectors don't work on black people. Hey, I don't know nobody with an 800 number. Let it ring.
Live from LA, Monday night.
Finally, the wait is over for what the masses have been asking for. A live go-go for the grown and sexy crowd that represents the DMV to the fullest. Subtle Thoughts, the hottest band in the land, at the hottest venue in the DMV, in full display. Make sure you pick up the Subtle Thoughts Live at LaFontaine Blue DVD. When it gets cold, Subtle Thoughts makes it hot. That's Subtle Thoughts Live at LaFontaine Blue, sold only at your local retailer. It's like that.
June is black.
June is
Black Music Month. Celebrate.
I'm Rick Edelman. On today's show, how a destination wedding can save you money, what financial advisors are saying about gold, and a conversation with BET's Bob Johnson. All that and more on this edition of The Truth About Money.
Larry, we know you're passionate about health. What are your thoughts and your message for our show?
Well, I think this show is a long time coming. The idea of putting these kinds of people together on a regular basis, discussing health, answers so many questions so many people have that this show could run forever. It could run multi-times a day. It fits a need. It's a niche, what I call a niche show, that fits right in to the parameter of any kind of program. You could love sports like I love sports. You could love sitcoms. You could love informational programs. You could love your Discovery channels, your History Channel. Love the History Channel. But this concept, this program, fits a need for everybody. If not you, for example, if you're someone who doesn't have a particular ailment and they're discussing diabetes, 100 to 1 odds, you know someone with diabetes. You call them up and you say, watch this.
Let us all resolve to put children at the center of all we do. They must be the motivation for every decision we make, because they are our future and also our present.
As a mother, I was really heartbroken to realize that every year 3 million children die from preventable diseases that could be prevented through vaccination.
Is the world going to take care of its children? We can't change the past, but we can change the future, as long as we start now.
We are standing outside the Josie Robertson Plaza at Lincoln Center, which is home to Jazz at Lincoln Center, the largest not-for-profit arts organization dedicated to jazz. Now, many consider this organization the most important jazz institution in the world.